Okay, good evening, Facebook, and welcome to another card of the day with myself, the Mystic Witch. Um, Today I'm going to use moon cards, and I'd also like to take this opportunity of wishing my granddaughter Josie a happy 18th birthday. Makes me feel old that I have a granddaughter who is 18, but I'm hoping that we get to see her at the weekend, or just at the weekendish there. Um, we got a visit from her on Tuesday, and it was absolutely lovely to see her. So happy birthday if she gets to see this on Instagram. Um, and hope you've had a great day, Josie. So I'm going to shuffle these moon cards and see what the cards have got to say to us today. Hi again, how are you? So, how has everyone's day been? Mine has been a busy day. I've been spending it in the garden a little while. The sun was out earlier, so I was out feeding the wild birds because they need extra TLC in the winter. So we have a little bird bath and bird table that I put all of the lovely nuts and seeds and fat balls out for them so that they thrive for the spring and the summer coming. And it's lovely sometimes just to sit at the window and watch them feeding from the bird table. I just love all the different species of birds that come in. We've had great tits, we've had blackbirds, we've had magpies. Maggie Magpie is a regular visitor to our garden. We've had ringed doves, little grey doves with the little ring, dark ring round their neck. We've had kernels, we've had crows. It's just beautiful to see them so happy and taking a bath, getting all that dust off their feathers in the bird bath and splashing about. Happy little souls. That melts my heart. That's part of who I am and what I do. I love nature. I love all animals in nature as well. So that was my day. And then, of course, I spent the afternoon with my wonderful partner as well. So let's just see what the moon cards have got to say. So, yeah, I've been thinking a lot about my granddaughter today because she's a big 18. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot of abuse in her young life. And you know what? She's just soldiered through it, and she's still standing and still strong. She's like her gran that way. She's a survivor. She's one of nature's survivors, true warrior. So it's nice to see that she's 18 and a young lady now. She's not a young girl anymore. She's she's a young lady in her own right. It makes you feel old when you see your grandchildren getting to 18. It's like, wow, where did the years go? I can remember when they were just young babies, and now they are young ladies. So it's scary to think that I have an 18-year-old granddaughter. I also have a 15-year-old granddaughter and a 12-year-old. So yeah, they're not babies anymore. So let's just see what our moon cards have got to tell us. My candle, I don't know if you can see this, but my candle is going absolutely crazy. So we have got a lot of spiritual visitors around. Usually this candle is pretty still and calm, but it's kind of been catching my eye since it got lit. So we have got a lot of visitors here. Bring love into the situation. I absolutely love this. The cards have all seemed to be based this week on self-love. And you know what? I love that my focus for 2022 is exactly that, self-love. And I love that the cards are sort of thinking in the same way. For many years, I was anything but self-love. It was self, for everyone else. I was bending over backwards to please everyone else. And the last person that I pleased was myself. And it doesn't work. You just get unhappier and unhappier while the people that you are giving all your time and energy to, they get happier and you get sadder. And your self-worth goes to ground zero. And suddenly you don't have any confidence, you don't have any self-worth, you don't have any self-respect left because they basically stole that all from you. Never allow that to happen. Bring love into the situation, no matter what the situation is. If people are mean to me or disrespect me now, I don't think twice. I wish them well, i.e. I bring love into the situation. I don't give them the drama that they're looking for, because normally people that bully you want a reaction, right? They want you to fight back. They want you to be negative back. Because when they see you upset, when they see that you're falling apart, they get stronger, right? So you're feeding their ego, you're feeding that they have some kind of power over you. It's time to bring love into the situation and gain back your power, right? If somebody is not respecting you, if somebody is take from you and give you nothing back, how many times have we helped people in the past? And then when we have a bad day and we ask for their help, they're nowhere to be seen. They're off. Oh, sorry, don't have time for you today. But you can guarantee the next day they're at your door asking for your help. And do we once say, no, sorry, I don't have time for you today? No. No, come on in, I'll put the kettle on, I'll sit and listen to your worries, and then I'll spend the rest of the night worrying about your worries. Right? And then we lose sleep, because we're worrying about somebody else's problems. We're worrying about somebody else's issues, and we're trying to work through their issues, etc. And by the time we've done all of that, we're exhausted. Right? And the last thing that we're going to deal with is our own issues. Right? No. It's time to say, you know what? Today, this is what my day has planned. It wasn't planned to have everybody steal my power, or steal my energy, or steal my day. I need some time for myself. So today, I'm deciding I'm going to take the phone off the hook for an hour. I'm going to turn the television off for an hour. Or if the rest of the family want to watch the television or whatever, I'll take myself off into this room, which is my spiritual haven, and I'll meditate, I'll read a book, I'll do a card reading, I'll do some dowsing or spirit work or whatever, and I'll spend time on me, and I'll do some Reiki healing on myself to get my chakras in line, etc. I'll do some skincare, self-care, personal care or whatever, pamper day. So important to have a love yourself pamper day. Take one day in the week, just one day, it could be any day. Mine's is always a Sunday. Sunday is my pamper day. It's when I get my face masks out, I do my hair, I do my nails, I do my makeup, and I just feel great about myself. Just for one day a week because I'm worth it, right? Makes me feel good, right? I do my skincare every day because skincare is so key right now for me. I've been in a place where my skin was really, really bad and don't want to go back there again. So bring love into any situation, even the negative situations. And if you're bringing love into a negative situation and the other person's being more negative and continuing to be more negative, that's when you show them the door and say, have a good life. I can't deal with this right now. Right? I'm an empath. I cannot deal with the negativity right now. Come back tomorrow or come back the next day or whatever when I'm feeling a little bit better or whatever else. Right? And then if they keep coming back and they keep being negative or they're judgmental or whatever, you need to cut them out of your life. And you need to do so in a kind way. You know, never say, oh, get out my door, never come back, I hate you or I dislike you or, you know, whatever. Right? That's a negative reaction hitting a negative action. You don't want that. Bring love into the situation is the moon card's message of the day. And that's why every day I will do a live, whether it's about skincare, whether it's about sharing my hair tips, whether it's about sharing my skincare tips or whatever. Because I feel good about myself doing these things, and I want you to feel good about yourself doing similar things as well. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. Absolutely anyone can do it. And there's no feeling better in this world than looking in the mirror and saying, do you know what, I look pretty cool today. I'm happy with the way I look. I can look in the mirror and say, darn, I'm hot today, right? Who doesn't deserve that? We all deserve that. You know, I had a lady once say to me, I loved your hair and I loved your makeup, so I bought some makeup and I treated myself to makeup. And I did my hair and makeup. And my man told me to wash it off because he didn't like it. And I said to her, did you? And she said, yeah. I said, right, how did you feel wearing the makeup? She said, I felt lovely. Felt absolutely amazing. I said, well, why on earth did you allow somebody to control and take that amazing feeling away from you? And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, I can have days when, like tonight, I took all my makeup off and I'm got my natural skincare on. My partner loves me with or without makeup. He loves me with or without lashes. Not once has he said, oh, don't like your makeup. Oh, I don't like your lipstick. Oh, I don't like your lashes. Not once has he ever said that. So if you're putting makeup on, or you're doing your hair, or you're doing your nails, and somebody's saying to you, oh, I don't like that, go and take it off, and you do that, why are you allowing somebody else to control you? Why are you allowing somebody else to dim your light? Right? Have you ever thought that if somebody's doing that to you, or somebody's saying that to you, maybe they're scared that somebody else will like you, and they'll lose you? That's not your responsibility, that's their insecurities. And that's for them to work out ways of dealing with their own insecurities. Right? My partner and I have the greatest trust in the world. I know that I'm 100% his world and vice versa. So he knows when I'm putting makeup on or I'm doing my skincare, that's for my self-love, my self-worth, and he absolutely loves that. My ex, on the other hand, if I was wearing makeup, oh, who was I seeing behind his back? Was I having an affair? I must be having an affair because I'm wearing a bit of lipstick or a bit of eyeshadow. It's certainly not for his benefit. But you know what? Back then, it was to make me feel better. Ultimately, it didn't, because the daily grinding down, the daily stripping you of your dignity and stripping, of your confidence, eventually drags you down to ground zero. And we should never allow anyone to do that, ever. Do you for you every single time. And the right people will love you for it. Don't be somebody else just to please somebody else. We're all unique, we're all different, and we're not for everyone. But if we lead and bring love into any situation that we hit on in life, then we don't go far wrong. And cutting out negative situations, negative people in our lives, and filling it with love, light and positivity. Even in the most negative situation in life, if we look really hard enough, we can find the positive in it. Right? Even this week, when I went through losses, family loss, you can't get any more negative, right, than a family loss. But the positive in that was, it reminded me of my own mortality. It reminded me that life is too short to worry about what other people think about me, to worry about whether I go on live and people like or dislike my live. I couldn't care less. My aim in life, and it always has been, it's never changed since I was a child, was to go along life's way, helping people to heal, helping with advice, helping with any issues that they have, whilst not getting roped in or pulled into their drama or negativity. I can now walk away from a negative person or a negative situation and never give it a second thought, because my own happiness and my own confidence is worth more, and it should be that for you as well. So bring love into any situation, be it a negative situation. We're living in a world where we follow. We're like a herd of sheep. We just quite happily follow somebody that's maybe a better leader than us. But what if that leader was leading you the wrong way? Right? We are born with natural intuition. We are born with the natural know if something feels right or something feels wrong. Why do we need somebody to lead us? Why do we need somebody to tell us what to do, when to do, and how to jump and how high to jump? Right? Simple solution is follow your intuition and everything. I follow people on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook that inspire me, that uplift me, that say, hey, you're worth it today. And that's the very light that I want to be involved in my life. And I hope somebody can watch my videos and say, I want to be like Lady Moonlight, I want to be positive, I want to be giving advice to people. Whether people take that advice or not, it doesn't matter. The whole issue behind it all is being yourself 100,000%, and to hell with what anybody else thinks. Because at the end of the day, the right people will like you for being you. If we're going along life's way and we're being people that other people want us to be, just to please them, that's not the way to be, right? And how can people get to know you for you if you're too busy trying to please somebody else. It doesn't work. Been there, done it, worn the t-shirt. It just doesn't work. But be yourself. The right people will follow you. The right people will be in your, there's a tribe for everyone. And we don't always fit into, not everyone fits into my tribe. But here's the thing, I don't fit into everybody's tribe either. Right? I've had some people saying, oh, there's a weird witch or there's a weird whatever, right? Yeah, I'm okay. Do you know what? I'm okay being weird and different. I'm okay being me. Because being me is who I am. And, I don't really care whether people like me or dislike me. If they don't like me, the door is stage left, stage right, take your pick. But if they like me, then come along, take a seat. Let's share a coffee, let's share a drink and a chat like we always do. I'm quite happy doing that. I'm quite happy helping people who message me and say, this has happened to me today, Lady Moonlight, can you give me advice on that? Yes, of course I can. Of course I can, and I'm more than willing to give you advice on that. And anyone that comes and says, do you know what, I don't like your videos, Lady Moonlight, or do you know what, I don't like that. Guess what? No problem. Take yourself, exit, stage left, stage right, because I'll carry on being me. Because being me is what I know best. Just like being you is how you know to do it best. Nobody else can be you. You're unique. There was a word of a song that I loved. And the song was Special. It was just called Special. And the words of the song was beautiful. It was like, there never was anyone quite like me. Because I'm the only me that you'll ever see. From the tip of my head to the tips of my toes, I'm special, There never was anyone quite like you. Being your best is the best that you can do. You're priceless and you're precious, because God made you so. Because you're special, And we're all unique, a walking work of art. And young or small, we all have a place in God's heart. We're different each one from the other, it's true. But then God never repeats himself. He never makes two. Be happy with who you are, for God made you so. Yes, you're special, Very strong yet powerful words that remind us we are all unique. God made us all unique. He never repeats himself. That's not his way. So it makes sense that we're not always for everyone. We're going to clash with people along life's way. But that's okay. We're not made for everyone, and everyone's not made for us. And the people that do stay, treasure them, value them. Bring love and light into the situation. I hope this card has meaning for you and helps you along life's way in some kind of way. Thank you, as always, for following me on here, and I'm now on TikTok, and I'm now on Instagram and YouTube. I'm everywhere. So I'm gonna go and do a quick mini card reading for my TikTok followers, but I look forward to seeing you all again tomorrow for another card of the day. Till then, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Alexis, for watching and supporting. You are amazing, all of you. And have a great Thursday evening. Can't believe we're almost at the end of another week. Time flies when you're having fun, right? See you all tomorrow. Love and blessings from myself, the Mystic Witch. Have a great night.